to face the day with open eyes. If the sorrow asks her to stay, she listens once, then finds her way. Not leaving grief, not leaving scars, just walking forward as they are. Soft heart, steady in her chest, strong steps moving through unrest. No promise made to feel okay, just choosing light along the way. The path remains, the choice stays true. She looks ahead and follows through. A muted sky hangs low and wide. She breathes it in, won't step aside. Her chest is full of unsaid things, heavy thoughts with fragile wings. Every feeling pulls her down, yet her feet still meet the ground. She doesn't rush to feel okay. She lets the moment have its say. Melancholy but moving on, carrying dusk into the dawn. The weight is real, the pace is slow, still her direction set to go. Memories cling like winter air, cold but honest in their stare. She walks with sorrow at her side, not letting it decide her stride. The ache stays closed but shifts its role. It follows her, not takes control. Melancholy yet still in motion, steps guided by a deeper notion. Not chasing joy, not standing still, just moving forward with her will. If the sadness deepens wide, she keeps her course, won't run or hide, knowing hearts can feel and steer at the same time, year by year. Melancholy but moving the air feels round. She looks back once at where it hurt, not to reopen, just to learn. Silence carries what words can't hold. A fragile calm begins to unfold. Nothing repaired, nothing denied. She lets the quiet walk beside. Her light after pain still glows, gentle and small, but it shows. No fire to chase, no claim to make, just warmth that slowly starts to wake. Days move forward, pale but real. Shadows linger, then reveal. She meets them without turning cold, lets the tight grip finally loosen hold. What remains feels softly true, a steady pulse that pulled her through. That light after pain remains between the cracks of ordinary days. It doesn't swear she's fully healed, it simply shows what's now revealed. When the dark returns at night, she remembers this quiet sight, knowing light can stay this light and still be honest, still be right. Her light after pain draws near, not brighter, just clear. A tender glow she doesn't claim, enough to guide her on again. The world exhales, the moment stays. She moves ahead through gentle days. strength and kindness walking through. Tears once fell. The night loosens its quiet spell. Her gaze still carries traces of rain. Memories ache but don't remain. She learned the weight of holding on through long hours before the dawn. What hurt her taught her how to see beyond the dark, what still could be. And there's hope in her eyes, faint but clear, a steady glow that stays near. Not born from joy, not free of pain, just light that chose to stay. She walks with sorrow at her side, doesn't hide it, doesn't fight. Every step feels thin and true, pointed towards something new. No promise made that wounds are gone. Only trust that she moves on. Hope in her eyes keeps burning low through fragile days, through gentle slow. It doesn't rush, it doesn't cry, it waits alive. If the past calls out her name, she answers without shame, knowing hope can rise this way. Quiet, but here to stay. And that hope in her eyes holds the line between the lost and brighter time. A simple light, a chosen view, enough to guide her through. The dark recedes, not all at once. She breathes, she stands, she looks ahead. Hope stays lit in silent ways as she walks into her days. Footsteps echo where doubts align. The road is thin, but still a line. She weighs each turn, unsure but awake. Every choice feels hard to make. Questions linger, slow and near, yet motion pulls her through the fear. Not even when it shifts her view. The path may change, the ground may sway. Her resolve learns how to stay. Forward she goes, slow but clear. Through the noise, through the fear. No final man, no solid sign. breathing through the ache, through the strain. Her hands still shake, but they don't retreat. Every tear follows her steady feet. A heart that cracks yet learns to glow, carrying pain she doesn't show. She feels the burn, she feels the doubt. Still lets the fragile fire out. There's a fragile fire inside her chest, soft but awake, refusing rest. It bends with fear, it warms the cold, a trembling light that won't let go. She walks with sorrow stitched in her eyes. Memories fall like quiet lies. No promise made that she'll be fine. Just one more step, one more line. The weight remains, the road is long, but every breath keeps pulling on that fragile fire inside her soul. Not roaring loud, but in control. It flickers slow, it still survives. A gentle force that keeps her alive. If it breaks in flame. If it fades, it knows her name. Not born to shout, not meant to hide, just burning where her fears reside. The fragile fire inside her stays through shaky nights and quieter days. With tears in hand, she moves ahead, a living spark that won't turn dead. in silver tones. She stands where shadows feel like home. Her frame is light but rooted deep, a quiet vow she chose to keep. Hands may tremble, eyes may sway, stillness holds her in its way. Every breath is finely drawn, soft as dusk but never gone. There's grace under the night she wears, a steady core beneath her cares. Not built from force, not carved in stone, but held by truth she's made her own. She listens close to passing doubt, lets it speak, then lets it out. Delicate lines along her face carry time with patient grace. No need to harm, no disguise. She meets the dark with open eyes. That grace under the night remains, a gentle spine through quiet strain. She bends with wind, yet holds her ground. In silence, strength is clearly found. If the world demands a roar, she answers soft and still endures. Knowing power doesn't shout, it settles in and reaches out. The grace under the night she keeps runs deeper than the dark she meets. A fragile form, a certain core. She stands unchanged and nothing more. As dawn approaches, slow and kind, her stance remains clear in the light. Blue lingers thin before the dawn, a fragile night still holding on. She reached the edge where breath ran short, where hope felt smaller than the hurt. The sky grew heavy, time stood still, every thought tested her will. She stayed with fear, she didn't flee, let it pass through quietly. There's her resolve in shades of blue, not bright but deep enough to move. It carries her through breaking hours, toward a morning she empowers. Hands once shaking find their place in the rhythm of her pace. No vow carved loud, no promise sworn, just staying here until the morn. The weight remains but shifts its form as darkness loosens its hold on her. Her resolve in blue still breathes between the doubts she never leaves, a calm What she feels doesn't slow her down. It shapes the way she meets the ground. She rises with that quiet might, soft resolve guiding her light. Not chasing far, not standing still, just choosing now with grounded will. If the future asks her name, she answers without fear or flame, knowing strength can speak in tone, too low to shake, too true to break. She rises with a quiet strength. Every step carries its weight, with tender hope and steady aim. She walks ahead, remains the same. Keep sure of me. Keep sure of me. Keep sure of me. The day moves on. Her path is clear. She keeps her heart and stays right here. A thin line of light cuts through the dark. Her breath keeps time with a distant spark. The night still clings to her tired skin. Cold doubts whisper where she's been, but her eyes stay fixed on what's ahead, on the quiet promise the horizon set. leaving silence shaped by truth. Her breath is the only sound. She feels the weight of every choice. No one near to hear her voice. The night stretches cold and wide. Still she won't step aside. No hand reaches, no name called. She gathers herself, stands tall. Stand tall, even alone. Through the dark she's on her own. Fear may whisper what could fall. Still she answers, standing tall. Memories pull like a distant tide. Old doubts walk close by her side. Every step costs more than before, yet she keeps moving toward the door. The silence tests what she believes. She holds her ground and breathes. Stand tall, even alone. No borrowed strength, no borrowed tone. The night may press, the road feels long. Still she rises, still she's strong. If the dark refuses to end, she'll be her own closest friend. Learning courage doesn't call, it shows up when there's no one at all. Stand tall, even alone. Past the edge she's always known. The night breaks slow, the sky turns pale. Her resolve does not fail. Morning waits beyond the storm. She walks ahead, still alone. Neon bleeds across the windshield glass. Engine hums, the night slides past. Ends are steady on the worn-out wheel. Every mile makes something real. Doubts line up like a fading sign. She doesn't read them this time. Headlights carve a narrow line through the weight she leaves behind. She drives past the dark, won't slow down. Keeps the pedal pressed to solid ground. Fear rides close but loses as the dark full force stays aligned with her own course. The black fades out behind her mark because she drove beyond the dark.
She stands and breathes and walks ahead. breathing through the ache, through the strain. Her hands still shake, but they don't retreat. Every tear follows her steady feet. A heart that cracks, yet learns to glow. Carrying pain she doesn't show. She feels the burn, she feels the doubt. Still lets the fragile fire out. There's a fragile fire inside her chest, soft but awake, refusing rest. It bends with fear, it warms the cold. A trembling light that won't let go. She walks with sorrow stitched in her eyes. Memories fall like quiet lies. No promise made that she'll be fine. Just one more step, one more line. The weight remains, the road is long, but every breath keeps pulling on. That fragile fire inside her soul, not roaring loud, but in control. It flickers slow, it still survives. A gentle force that keeps her alive. If it breaks in flame. If it fades, it knows her name. Not born to shout, not meant to hide, just burning where her fears reside. The fragile fire inside her stays through shaking nights and quieter days. With tears in hand, she moves ahead. A living spark that won't turn dead. No place to see, no victory cry. Just fragile fire passing by. The road is quiet, but it isn't kind. Footsteps echo with a careful mind. She knows the weight of breaking down, the nights where answers never came around. Hands once empty, knees once bent, learning what the silence meant. She doesn't rush, she doesn't flee. Every scar teaches where to be. Still she moves forward slow and sure, not untouched but standing pale before the dawn. She's still moving, carrying on. She listens close.